Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Shaka, Ali and Stevie all alongside.
Which Ali? Which Ali?
Yes, so we put the picture of Ali Krieger up.
Yes.
Which America.
Which I think is accurate, and therefore that means I ain't coming.
So your boy went to the game today.
Yes.
It's very close.
Yes.
Did you call in a favour? Did you manage to get him
Yeah.
free ticket? Who did you call? Who do you know that wants to help?
I'm a social butterfly. I got friends.
Really?
Yes, I do, Dan.
Wow.
You're not one of them, but I have friends.
Who did you call to get that freebie?
I meant to get you to call him to see if he's still in the car park.
Oh yeah, the car park's going to be quite... Anyway, Stevie, we had this conversation yesterday about you accidentally wearing your slippers to Nora's lunch.
Yeah.
And that brought the story about you wearing Eleanor's trousers on the bus.
Oh yeah.
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 Shaka brought up at the time, why would you even admit it? Why would you even say it? Look at these trousers.
Because you can't. Well, the problem is, right, when you're walking around and if you don't have a jacket on, I don't know about you, but gentlemen's pants don't zip up the butt. So I thought it would be a better idea to get it out in the open, give everybody a laugh.
Yes.
And then,
But Michael,
because I was going to have to take my jacket off eventually, right?
So when you were zipping up the back,
did that dawn on you?
I didn't have anything else.
You did have to zip
You
yourself
made a
up.
choice. You made a choice.
I didn't have a choice.
So this was post-match. You've got to get...
No, so pre-game, right? I'm in the hotel room.
Okay.
I go in the cupboard. I've got my jacket and my shirt and tie.
Yes.
And my pants. Put my shirt and tie on, and then I go to put my pants on. I'm like, hold on a minute. And then I'm like, what's the zip? Then I go sit at the back, and I went, oh no, put a pair of Elmer's pants in instead.
So wait, so first of all, you put your shirt and tie on before your pants.
Here's the thing.
You get fully dressed before you put your
So
pants.
here's the thing though, so I'm thinking, right, nobody will notice because I'll have my jacket on, right?
Okay.
So I get on the bus and then I'm sat on the bus and we're about to leave and I went, oh, I'm going to have to take my jacket off so everybody's going to see me back.
Yeah, but you're sat down. Surely the back is up against the base of a bus seat.
Yeah, but when I get off the bus and go in,
Well, why can't
I'm
you
going to
put
have to take my jacket off.
Well, put your jacket on.
Well, I can't walk around all day with my jacket on, can I?
Why?
Well, I don't know why.
Well, because I'm going to have to take it off, innit? In the dressing room.
Right. Well, surely no one's looking at you in the dressing room. You could have done it subtly.
Well, see, here's the thing you don't get.
This
Getting on the
is
bus.
the part that you don't get.
This is the part you just don't understand, Dad.
I don't know about MD else's football club, but at Liverpool at the time, if you had a dodgy tie, a dodgy jacket,
Women's
if there was
trousers.
women's trousers, if there was anything that stood out, whether it was a good or a bad thing, you got absolutely slaughtered.
Right.
And so that's why I was never getting away with it.
But one initial question, and I think it's important. When you first put the pants on, the first time that you put the pants on that day, did you not realize that it was a woman's pants?
Well, when I was putting them on, when I got the zip at the back.
So
So initially I'm thinking, I've got it the wrong way around.
packed the bag without realizing. Get to the hotel.
I was
Yes,
thinking
I know,
that at home you got yourself dressed and said, yeah, sure, let's go with this.
No, I'm in the hotel. We're away from
Where
home.
you're getting that wrong, Ali, is that's what normal people would do. That's where you went wrong.
So I had no choice.
So then the question that came in today is, have you accidentally worn any other of Eleanor's clothes?
No.
Besides her pants?
No.
So take us back to yesterday and how you messed this up so bad.
Well, because we've just moved house, right?
Yes.
We're getting in the habit.
Wearing slippers everywhere?
No. So the slippers are in the garage, right?
Yes.
So whether we take the dog out or coming back from anywhere, we're going through the garage really. And so what I do is I take my trainers off and put my slippers on into the house, and then it doesn't dirty the floors
Makes
or anything.
sense. Makes sense.
Consider it.
You're right.
Consider it.
Yeah.
Good.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, yesterday morning when I was driving up to Boston,
Yes.
I forgot to take my slippers off and put the trainers on before I get in the car.
Right.
And it wasn't until I was half an hour driving on my way to Boston, I realised I still had my slippers on.
And then what was Nora's reaction?
She She never even noticed.
No?
No.
None of the kids know?
Well, they don't care.
No, that's true. No, they do. A lot wear slippers anyway to
Well,
school.
exactly. So
Just-
they actually didn't
You're
bother.
just joining in the trend, Stevie. If you didn't send me the picture, no one would know.
Well, I thought you'd find it funny. That's
Well,
what
I
I
think
thought.
found it brilliant. And we got the Eleanor story out of it as well. Everyone's a winner. Jan Argafjortov messaging, have England finally justified their favourite position for the World Cup next year after their win against Andorra? Thomas Tuchel wasn't happy afterwards, yeah?
Was he not?
No, he wants more effort.
Get Pochettino, I say.
Well, yes, he's done really well. Stevie, we heard Dan's idiotic
Ah, man.
Yeah.
opinions discrediting Postecoglou. Can you tell him, for all the Tottenham fans, what a massive moron he is, and he's got no idea what it takes to win European silverware? So in case you didn't see,
Well, he's
yesterday, in case you didn't see yesterday, I said the Europa League isn't even what it used to be because obviously you've got the teams that don't filter down from the Champions
correct.
League, and Spurs had a lovely run to the final.
Yes.
And they didn't really play anyone properly. That it's nice they won a trophy, but it was a diluted trophy.
I mean, what did he call you? A massive moron.
a
No,
mass-
he's not that wrong. He's not far off.
Right.
Well, is
And-
he massive moron
and
or
what-
just moron?
how- what would you know?
Idiotic, idiot. So you would say that I'm wrong in that opinion?
No.
So I'm right.
Wait, listen.
So I'm right?
Listen. Even you can be right now and again.
Okay, so
when it comes to football.
so I'm not a moron.
Well, that's a different question.
No.
That's a different question.
On this subject,
We have to
on this,
establish
on this particular
what's the
line,
moron scale.
yeah, on this particular
That's
line that you
important.
said
Yes.
about it's not even what it used to be.
Yes.
You're on this one occasion.
okay,
You're 100% correct.
so we'll take that then.
Yes.
With rumours surrounding who will be the next coach of Spurs, would it be wrong for Pochettino to leave the US job and take the Spurs job if offered?
Well, I don't think that job is going to be offered to Pochettino, and even if it were offered to Pochettino, I don't see why you would leave a national team that is about to host a World Cup in a year's time. That doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. And oh, by the way, as Casey told us during the show, he is well compensated.
Yeah, $6 million.
$6 million's worth a year. So
What would you do? You'd stay?
Oh, I stay in the
Would you
United
stay
States.
or would you go?
I'd say, you know me, I'm loyalty.
Stevie?
Okay.
Stay. Shaka. Shaka Stevie. Remember you guys were very critical when Arsenal signed Raya,
Yeah.
when they had Ramsdale. Will you be equally critical towards Slot and Flick now? Liverpool have Alisson, Mamardashvili. Barca have Ter Stegen, Szczesny, and are signing Garcia.
What?
Too many words in the question.
So I was critical because I didn't think Raya was much of an upgrade on Ramsdale.
Is he getting Kepa now, did I read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is another weird one. But anyway, I was critical because I didn't think Raya was much of an upgrade on Ramsdale. To his credit, Raya proved me wrong. And I stand corrected on that. So now I don't know what that has to do with Flick and Slot.
Well, I suppose, why are they bringing in Mamardashvili when they've got Alisson?
Mamardashvili's coming in. I don't think he takes Alisson's spot. So now Mamardashvili coming in to be Alisson's number 2. That's on him. That's,
Yeah.
you know, why he, if that's what he wants to do and he thinks, he's thinking longer term that eventually Alisson will age on, that's on him. But if you could get a goalkeeper of Mamardashvili's quality to be your number 2, that's great for you. Similarly with Flick. And as we were discussing in the show, and Alex was saying, we don't think Ter Stegen, well, this question marks is where Ter Stegen will go, but Barcelona certainly don't seem intent on keeping him. So then again, you have 2 outstanding goalkeepers, one younger, one older, who'd already retired. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, that's quite a long answer.
Well, it was a kind of a weird question. A weird question.
Longer than saying Mamardashvili.
I was enjoying saying that. That's all it was.
Stevie? Stevie?
If I remember rightly, the criticism was more about the treatment of Ramsdale. Yeah. And then the other thing we criticised heavily was the nonsense that the manager Arteta was coming out with about having 2 number 1s and and how it was going to upset everybody. That's what we were criticising.
Ali, how nervous are you for Venezuela's game on Tuesday against Uruguay?
Not very.
It's more about what the
Because he knows
what
he's
the
gonna
rest
get beat.
do, isn't it?
Yes.
So what,
I think-
who do Bolivia have?
He knows
we
they're
know
gonna
who
get beat.
Venezuela have. Who do Bolivia have?
So Bolivia have to play against Brazil.
Oh.
But their next matchup is at home against Chile, and Chile are right now the worst team in CONMEBOL. So here's what happens. If
4-point lead, though.
we have a 4-point lead, and that's why it was so critical to win this game against Bolivia, to maintain that separation. And then, in the last couple of matches, Venezuela will play at Argentina and at home against Colombia, while Bolivia plays Brazil and plays Argentina. And so, what the thought process is that Venezuela has done enough to hang on to that seventh spot, because we're assuming that then Bolivia is going to be able to get results against Brazil. We assume that they'll beat Chile, but I just don't think that Bolivia has enough. Critically important for Venezuela to have won this match, and will maybe, hopefully survive that seventh.
It's the hope. It's the hope.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that.
Who's your favourite to win the Club World Cup, Stevie?
No idea. I mean,
Oh, look.
What?
I didn't know we had the odds.
see, why
Real
Real
Madrid is my
Madrid?
favourite.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because they're taking it seriously.
So how are you supposed to make a?
Stevie, I don't think you have to take it this seriously. It's okay.
Just pick a
Right.
name.
It's not like
Just pick a
picking
name.
which pants to wear.
That was a difficult choice.
This is a lot easier. I must admit, yeah. Real Madrid.
Okay.
So could you have put your Eleanor's pants on back to front and zip it up the front? Could you have done that?
Well, that would have made it a very uncomfortable pants situation.
It depends how
I
high
never
the...
thought of that.
And the pockets were going the wrong way.
But the problem is, the zip would be right out the back. There would be no button or nothing, right?
You're asking the wrong man here, Stevie. I don't know why you're asking me.
Would have been a
I never
full
thought
fighter
that.
outfit.
That might have worked.
Ali, I don't know why they've asked you this. Have you ever seen a more unintentional goal than Guler versus the States? What was Cardoso doing?
Yes, I have. In fact, actually, I've scored it. It was off my backside, and I wasn't even looking at the ball. So,
There you go.
Which cheek are you more dominant?
left.
Left cheek?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
A ball came from this angle. It went, wait a minute, all right. And I went and celebrate. I take
Yeah,
my goal.
why not?
My kind of range, they'll count the same.
Cheeky goal.
Yes.
Stevie, was there a player you coached at the Revs who surprised you by not getting the chance to move to Europe?
No,
Okay.
no. Chowry got a chance, but we didn't. That was because of us. Taylor Chalman had the chance, but he didn't because of us. Clint did. Raleigh.
Why are you
Raleigh was
mumbling?
good. I'm going through who I thought.
But this is like it's a
Going through
broadcast show.
every player, coach.
We're live, Stevie.
There wasn't a player who had the opportunity to go. It should have gone.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Here we go then. What will the guys do this summer without football? Shaka, what are you up to?
I'm going to Colombia with my family.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll go watch Colombia against Venezuela.
That's till later in the year.
Oh, maybe I'll just stay.
Very nice. So all 70 of you are going?
All seven.
Sounds like a lovely cheap trip.
Oh boy.
Has Radvan not thought about the Club World Cup?
Clearly not. Clearly not, Stevie, as you have. What are you going to be doing this summer, Stephen?
Watching the Club
Watching
World
the
Cup.
Club World Cup.
And while you're not doing that, what are your plans?
Watching the Gold
What are
Cup.
my plans?
Watching the Gold Cup.
Don't know, getting comfy on a chair and relaxing.
With your slippers on.
With my slippers on.
You're not, traveling anywhere, doing anything?
I am not travelling anywhere, no.
But now
absolutely
your
not.
slippers are all dirty. You can't bring them in the house.
No.
Don't tell Emma.
Now we're being asked to lie.
There we go. Ali,
What are you doing?
I'm getting a new liver.
You're the big winner. You're the big winner. I'll be going down to Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Oh, lovely. A traditional spot for the Morenos?
Well, no, but it's beachfront and there's some golf involved, so we'll take that as a win.
It's been quite hot down there, isn't it?
It's beachfront and there's going to be some golf involved and maybe the pool as well, Dan.
Beachfront, eh? Someone's done well.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Yeah. Fancy.
All those buttock goals. That is it then. That brings us to the end of today's show. ESPN FC back on your screens tomorrow. Ali's here because he's doing Football Americas.
What? No, I am not. Not according.
Kate Murray will be here as well as you'll be taking us through the Nations League final. Stevie, you here?
I can't wait.
Thank you, Stevie.
What will he be wearing?
Hopefully
I'm going to wear my slippers.
Slippers and the
I'm
old...
bringing my slippers.
Oh, lovely. What are you doing to your finger?
Pick and scrap.
Thank you for that, Stevie.